Welcome into the Lifetime Activity Center. Third game of our triple header for the Utah Top 50. The Indiana Alley Cats and the Butte Daredevils.
Butte? It's
Yes.
in Montana?
It's a Butte. She's a Butte, Clark. We got to reset our clock. That's it, 20 minutes. Telling you, the second half has started at 18.
I think what they were trying to do, we got a little delayed start. We had a delay on the technical side. They had a delay on the scoreboard side. So I think they were trying to make up some time. This being the last game of the night, it's like, hey, let's just go.
And third game where we do have a short bench on one side.
That's right.
Full bench on one and a short bench on the other.
You'd think it's like UEA week or something like that.
The last weekend, right?
No, it's this weekend.
It's this week. We had a short week in football last week. And
that was just because it's week 10. Week 10, we like to have, 4 days between games.
That's true.
5.
But it made it for a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday football night. But start first with the Alley Cats. Send that ball back out. 3 on the way is no good from Jason Carter. Straight away 3 on the other end, no good from Dresden Jensen. So down the floor with Duft. Duft sends it out. Left-handed 3 is off the mark, and rebound with the Cameron Wilson.
Good energy to start. Just not a lot to show for it in the first 45 seconds. That'll settle down.
Miller on the fadeaway, no. And now Duft will come back down the floor. Saw Coach Duft last week. From the hangout as Romer sends that one out.
I've asked him to take it nice on my Vandals, but funny thing, in the spirit of competition, he never does. I don't understand it.
Oh, where's the charity?
Right?
Here's Stephen LaPrey. A little fall away from the Timpanogos Timberwolf. Won't go. Romer with the board and run out.
He's had some nice nights. The Leighton Lancer.
He was terrific last week. Got a lid on the hoop to start off this one. And the fall away, no, for Dresden Jensen.
That's a really tough turnaround there.
And we'll have a foul on the entry pass. Hope you've enjoyed the coverage. We'll have 2 more weeks. We'll be back next week. And then, of course, on the 30th, we'll have Championship Day at the Delta Center. Girls will go first, then the boys. 6 games from the Delta Center. I think. And if there's not, 6. Yep. Dan gives me the nod. Is that bucket there for Haskell? Stephen LaPrey. Shot clock at 15 for Dresden Jensen.
Down to 5 here.
3 seconds. 2, 1. LaPrey at the horn. Off the buckle and the rebound to Carter.
Good defense there from the Alley Cats. Just really not a lot working there. Hard to get that ball inside.
Carter can't finish. LaPrey with the run out. Miller from the free throw line. Rebounded by Haskell. Carter comes back the other way, shows the length, and it's 4-0 Alley Cats.
Well, I thought he might have jumped just a step early, but had enough in those legs to get him all the way to the rim. We have some good pressure D here from the Alley Cats in these opening minutes. That time, Sawyer Sutton up in the grill.
And a shot clock violation. Kind of shielded there. I wasn't checking on that. But good defense.
If you think about the last 2 possessions, the one shot was taken with 1 second left. That one, obviously, no shot taken. And Again, that pressure D outside, they're making it really hard here on the Daredevils to get a look, let alone a good or easy one.
Back the other way, Jackson Johnson, arguably the best player in the state of Utah.
He's probably going to have a lot of those come the varsity season.
Yeah. Enjoyed our talk with him a few weeks ago. If you had to ask him how his official visit went, he and Brody Kozlowski, there's a steal to chase to Graffenried. Oh, and Sundrup just gave him a little preview for what region play is going to feel like. And back the other way, lay it up and in. I say that, they're not in the same region anymore. Salem Hills went down to 4A.
Right.
I just got to mess everything up. Right? Salem Hills is 4A, not 5A?
They are for football. I haven't looked at the non-region in a while, but I don't believe they jump up for non-football sports. We'll give that a look.
Oh, Coach Haney put out a picture just yesterday as DeGraff and Reed. Oh, man, nice roll. We got the Adam Morrison college roll there.
Salem is 5A for non-basketball, or for non-football.
Well, come back with the dunk and a timeout. The dunk to Jax Allen. So timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. And they're going to go full court press. Say, hey, look, we got bodies. We're going to try to use them. Dresden Jensen send that ball to the corner. And the three on the way is good.
Yeah, nice made three.
Stephen LePray.
Yep. Needed that one. Talk about they haven't had a lot of open looks or easy looks. Sometimes you just got to see it go through the bottom of the net.
And another dunk. For Jackson. And 12-5 as that one rattled home on the baseline. Sundrup. Oh. LePray, nifty take and finish.
Nice. Just zipping right past the defense through the paint. Good take.
He was the ad last week. Jax Allen for three. So.
Jax looks like he's grown a couple inches.
Oh, saved in by Jackson Johnson. And the dunk to Sundrup.
You talk about one of the best players in the state, if not the. That pass right where it needed to be, and there's the interception.
Give that one up off the steal and the lay-in to Heath Christensen.
He's kind of a cheat code.
Just the length. The length and athleticism.
Yep.
And the ball in the corner, going to drive the base with Isaac Miller, stripped away.
Well, and then you pair him up with the likes of Sundrup, and it's kind of like an all-star team.
Jax Allen, no. Yeah, and that goes off the foot of Cameron Wilson.
Of course, last game we talked about minors in the top 50. Tate Bowman was on the floor. He's a Bingham minor. He will walk off as line change here for the Alley Cats.
Inbound quickly to Haskell. Carter. Back rim's a three. Here's DeGraff and Reed down the lane. DeGraff and Reed and one.
Nice take.
So we did clarify. Dane clarified.
Salem Hills.
Skyhawks.
Yep.
R5A non-football.
All right, we'll be in Region 7, so that's going to mess us up for at least a good month.
Scott Haney sodded in the baselines at his baseball field.
Really?
Yeah.
That's really going to disrupt the friendship between Dusty and Mr. Haney there.
Yeah. The shot won't go. Miller can't get it. I know of a former high school baseball coach who did the same thing because he believed he had a great bunter on his team and it was going to increase the amount of bunts he can put down. I rolled then and I was 16. But Haney I love. I just shocked me, it's all. Just raised the eyebrows.
I will tell you this. I don't engage with a lot of baseball people like you do, Dusty. Scott Haney does not seem like your typical baseball guy. Very jovial, very lighthearted. Most baseball guys are very serious. And I love Coach Haney.
I do too. I
love Coach Haney.
You just got to spend more time with the baseball guys. We're very jovial, just not to a certain extent on game day.
Well, that's what I mean. On a game day, Barry, I love him.
Yeah.
I love it.
Oh, 1 for 2 does not go for Carter. Tracked down by Romer. Reverse side. Still trying to keep that ball alive. Oh, yeah, that's a foul.
No, I say out of bounds.
That was a forearm shiver.
Did you say I need to spend more time with baseball guys? I spend like 20 hours a week with you. How much time do I got to spend with baseball guys, Dusty?
Fair.
Man,
Carter.
The length, and that's the crazy thing. Sundrup and Johnson are on the bench, and yet there's still just a lot of size.
You want to know why baseball guys are so tightly wound? It is the one sport that's completely controlled by officials. It is completely out of your control as a coach for the most part. That shot won't go.
So then why get so frustrated? If it's out of your control, just relax.
Can't do it, in the words of Mike Singletary. The prey in transition. No. Tracked down by Haskell. Out to Romer. Oh, beautiful take by Sutton.
The Alley Cats, this doesn't play like a team that's been together for a month, right? I mean, the movement, the unselfishness, like the spacing's great. We interviewed Jackson Johnson a couple weeks ago. He said it's like playing. We asked him what it was like to play in the top 50. He said it's like playing pickup ball with guys who know how to play. Yeah. And this team looks like they know how to play with each other.
Chase DeGraff and Reed with another 3. And it's an 8-point game. Angled 3 from Romer. Sam Romer. Young man out of Layton. And
nice.
1 for DeGraff and Reed, who's had a whale of a first half.
Yes, he has. He's been one of the better offensive players on a team that, tonight, again, we talk about a lot of teams are missing guys tonight, but no Ace Riser, no Malik Diallo, no Coleman Atwater, no Landon Shaw. I mean, those are no Gavin Lowe. I mean, those are some big guys to be missing for the Daredevils.
Oh, good defense up top. Duff got it back. Free throw line J from Carter. No, DeGraff and Reed. Skies for the board. Sends it quickly ahead to Dresden Jensen. Jensen hanging on a pivot, blocked away by Duft.
Of course, Dusty had the plug in an earlier game. I'll be at a Viewmont football game this Friday night.
Yes, you will. Maple Mountain.
Yep.
You see Banks Jackson in person.
I will. Yeah, should be a fun one. Viewmont's been on a great run, the back half of region play. Well, even throughout region play, had 1 possession games against Box Elder and Bountiful. Be fun to see if they can go get the seed upset.
28-18 off that bucket.
And, of course, Dresden Jensen is on that football team.
Yes,
so One of the receivers had a great year this year.
Oh, foul on Jason Carter. Yeah.
In fact, their top receiver. Double-digit receiving touchdowns. And
Banks is going to remind you a lot of, I'm trying to think of Luke Jacobs from Viewmont last year.
Yeah.
Very similar. Don't know that he plays baseball. Luke, who was once committed to play football at Navy, now playing baseball at Slick. So he is a Bruin playing fall baseball right now.
Well, I was just looking in this game about some Bruins that will play on this floor. Mason Bettinger at Slick, as is Chudy Onosike.
Oh, beautiful take by Jackson Johnson.
Guys we've covered the last couple of years that had big-time careers.
DeGraff and Reed with the lay-in on the run-out. Yeah, 2 former award winners.
Yeah.
Chudy, our Defensive Player of the Year, and Mason Bettinger was our 5A Offensive Player of the Year 2 years ago. The 3 from Sundrup. And they break it on the pass here, Stephen LePray. Isaac Miller gives that one up on the drive. Sundrup erases that from Dresden Jensen. That's the other way with Heath Christensen. And Heath can't get it. Jackson Johnson with the board. Fits that inside. Nice extra pass. And Christensen with the layup.
Great ball movement. And you can even see Butte. You're starting to see some tired legs in them late in this first half. Well, some of it may not even be tiredness, but even just, hey, I got to conserve, right?
Yeah. Oh, and DeGraff and Reed for 3.
Not a lot of conservation out of Chase DeGraff and Reed because he just continues to stroke it. Big night for him offensively.
So we'll match what's inside the building. They got it 35-23. As we near 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in this first half. And the 3, no. The prey. And the straightaway 3 is good.
Cam Wilson.
Or straightaway 2, I should say.
Nice D, but ooh, Jensen just missed it. Didn't realize that was blocked away.
Oh, DeGraff with the block, now on the run. Here comes Chase. Send that ball to the corner. Dresden Jensen off on the 3, and the rebound sent ahead quickly to Jax Allen, who rises and flushes. You know, the good thing with this does, it gets us broken in for March. We get a nice long run in now. March, it comes back.
Yeah. The people always think football's crazy.
It's basketball.
It's basketball.
Especially when the tournaments get going.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, beautiful
nice.
take by Christensen.
Cedar Valley Aviator. Nice deception.
Yeah, in the past 2 years, I've done a tournament in December that really gets me worked up. 16 games last year. Sundrup. Oh, with the blow by it. I was like, am I really? So, yep, okay.
You know the thing about that? You don't have to overcomplicate it, right?
Yeah. It's a very straightforward operation at that point. Oh, the block. Oh, nice pass, and Jackson with the flush. Beautiful find by Tate Bowman.
Did you just hear that, Dusty?
What?
2 for 1. Oh, what the shot clock can do.
Music to my ears.
Right?
Dresden, fall away, got it.
Yeah, I wasn't planning on that. You could actually go 2 for 1 the other way, and Dres recognizing has a good look. Again, the pressure defense we've seen from the Alley Cats tonight have really made it tough for the Daredevils. If you have a one-on-one opportunity, take advantage of it.
Dribble to a spot. Heath Christensen knocks it down. Here comes Lepre with 5. Stephen Lepre step back for 3 and got it to close out the first half. We go to our short break, and it is the Alley Cats 45 and the Daredevils 30. You're watching the Utah Top 50 on KSLSports.com and the Rewind Sports Network. Start of the second half, Dusty Litster, Dane Stewart. So we are going 18-minute half here. Well, they did change it to 20, so our miscommunication with downstairs continues. Well, remember, the Daredevils are beyond shorthanded compared to the Alley Cats.
In fact, the Alley Cats have the deepest bench we've seen all night.
That's very true. Wilson tried to send that out. Jackson Johnson with the steal.
He's had active hands tonight. Think about how many disruptive plays he's made on the defensive side.
Oh, Carter misses the opportunity.
Oh.
Jackson with the steal and the dunk.
The alertness there by Jackson Johnson. That ball was left loose.
He even got that one. Sundrup down the lane.
That's not going to make defensive coaches very happy.
No, it's not. You hear their coach yelling, "Hey, guys, stop the ball. Here he comes." The 3 won't go. Sundrup just couldn't quite pull that one in.
That's one where that darn stanchion, if those baskets were hanging from the ceiling, you might dive after that one.
Yeah.
But
wait, so does the basket? No, your hoops. They have stanchions at the Kibbe Dome, right? Or is the basketball?
We don't play at the Kibbe Dome anymore.
Oh,
Dusty.
that's right. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we actually have what we like to call a basketball facility. It's a stadium. It's got bleachers and everything.
Really?
So yeah.
Is it the field house or a pavilion?
It's the ICCU Arena.
ICCU Arena. ICCU.
Yeah. In business, it stands for Idaho Central Credit Union, but really stands for ICU, playing sports.
Yeah, playing basketball.
Yeah.
Because that was a 3 from Stephen Lepre. It's back-to-back 3s for him.
It's actually a very nice facility. It's brand new, gorgeous. And it is right next to the Kibbe Dome. So it's a sight to be in, and then when you walk out, it's a sight to behold when you walk out.
Oh, you've showed me.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's like Noah's Ark in there.
But we have more than 2 of every kind.
A block to Jackson Johnson. Wrap along the baseline. Johnson sends it back out to Carter. Short. Well, DeGraff Reed hit with the pass and crash.
That's one of Dusty's favorites.
Yeah. I had it written in the rule book. Thou shalt call a foul when a player makes a unselfish decision.
You know, we can trust him to drive on the interstate, but we can't trust him.
Yeah, whoever gets to listen to my football games, like that's why this guy left the studio. They kept spreading the gospel. Oh man, Haskell nearly got that one to go. LePray couldn't quite get that one to go. He's trying to Skylar Halford shot there.
No Jimmer shot, huh?
I went with Skylar because Skylar went to Timpanogos too.
Okay.
He runs a basketball skills clinic down in Utah County. The three is good from Isaac Miller.
That's a nice dial up there. Hillcrest Husky. Ooh, spin cycle.
Wow, that was pretty. Haskell, so hot right now. Gets that one to go.
Good pull.
I was going with that one on the really crazy shot.
Yeah.
Three for Miller, no. Rebound to Romer. Romer try to center the corner, picked off.
Boy, and that's the tough thing with those no-look passes, right? You know you got a man in the corner, but you don't always track that defense and right spot at the right time.
Oh, beautiful take and make by Dresden Jensen. Haskell on the other end.
He's been aggressive this second half.
Oh. His version of blue steel has been good.
And he turned left that time.
Yeah. He's not just he is an ambi turner.
An ambi turner.
Oh, nice look. And Sutton lays it up and in. Nice ball movement, just like John Wooden drew it up.
That one even kind of had the shape of a pyramid from the point to the angle.
The best thing is the ball didn't really touch the floor.
Yeah.
And quick timeout here. 14:34 left. We'll be right back. So out of the little break, oh, man. Haskell. He turned right on that one.
Well, first he had the pump fake from three, drew the defense out, and then continuing with the spin cycle, gets caught with his feet on the other end.
I can think of top 5 play stuff. I can do a lot of fun stuff if Haskell's part of it. Cool story, Haskell.
Oh, man.
The highlights are in the computer.
In the computer.
See, all these things. So I need him to have a good winter. have a good
No
winter.
pressure, Jaden, but the success of Rewind this winter, it relies on you. All on you.
Just wait, and if we don't have him a lot on top 5, I will work it into.
Forget about being a team player with Farmington and your goals for region, all that. Rewind needs you.
So here's what we're doing. He will be mentioned in every box score we do. Make sure every time we go through. In Farmington this week, man, Haskell is in the computer.
I'm going to have to go watch that movie now.
Yeah, absolutely. He's going to go get the Malaysian Prime Minister. As LePray got lost where he was on the floor.
Actually,
on the
he
sideline.
didn't get the Malaysian Prime Minister. Hansel was the one who stayed sane and all that.
Right.
It was Zoolander.
Yeah. He was saving him, yeah.
Yeah.
He saved the Prime Minister.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah. I gotcha. Sorry, I got inverse there a little bit.
I'm trying to remember what he actually says it's wrong. But anyway, down to the fourth, LePray. Yeah, and you guys tuned in to hear all this. Isaac Miller stuck in the lane. Yeah,
Ooh.
threw that one away. But in the fall league, when you're shorthanded, I mean, you're going to have some of these.
Well, and the other thing is, again, you've got Sundrup on the floor, Johnson on the floor. We've seen their length be disruptive. You're trying to get that out from the middle of the lane, and you need a little bit behind it. Just too much there.
And at one point, not that long ago, I mean, it was Johnson, Sundrup, and Carter. And Sundrup, just left that on the front of the iron. That front burner can get you sometimes.
Tell you what, you can take Haskell and Zoolander, and I'll take. We're Jamin. I want Jamin with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jamin.
Yeah.
I like it. The Jamin.
Yep.
Well, it's all right. Jack Johnson's been getting Jack Johnson quotes for 3 years now from Brighton in the top 5. Oh, nice hands from Jax. Allen ahead to Johnson with the tomahawk.
Careful there, Jackson. You don't want to pull a Karl Malone and break your hand.
No.
No?
Well, I mean, Karl Malone didn't have much skill. He just worked really hard.
Worked really hard, yeah.
As the 3 good from the corner.
I can't believe you said
by the way,
that.
I did see that on Sunday. I remember eye rolling really hard. But I was driving to Logan at
And
the
just
time.
to be clear, I did not say it.
Well, we were driving to Logan for a family get-together. Is that take and make?
Yeah.
Since Rory moved up to the Great White yonder. And my sister Becca lives there, too.
Trying to turn Dusty's heart, but it's going to take more than that.
Told him, I said, this is your last shot to get me to drive up here for about 8 months. Oh, nice. DeGraff and Reed, and the finish by LaPrey. And Sundrup back the other way. Then back to a 14-point game.
Harvest season right now.
Well, tell you what, Sardine Canyon was gorgeous.
Right? There's actually a spot up there I'll have to tell you about because I think you'll appreciate it. And full truth, I think you'll appreciate it.
Yeah. Romer, wow. Beautiful finish there by Romer. Tell you, the true beauty in the area, honestly, at least on this weekend, was Brigham City into Sardine Canyon. Brigham City was blooming.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like almost driving toward, almost as pretty as driving to Draper as that take and make toward your house. And you drive the 138th right there. Man, that is beautiful.
Yep.
The power lines aren't there or anything.
Right.
That shot won't go.
There's a spot when you're heading towards Manaway from Logan. You're coming down the hill, and you come right to that mountainside.
Yeah.
I call that my Pennsylvania mountain.
That's
because in
true.
the fall,
Yeah.
it's just littered with trees, and you get the colors. Like, that's how all of Pennsylvania looks in the fall.
Right as you're dropping down,
yes.
right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. Dane and I both spent 2 years in Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Lob it up. Oh, Sundrup mishandled it. We now would have served together.
Yeah, I'd be a duck.
It would be a duck. A much-needed timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. And welcome back into Game 3 tonight of our triple header. Also been joined by Dusty and Dane Story Hour. But it's not from a lack of effort, but the game been a little lopsided and tends to happen.
Well, I mean, look, I think the game started out. Both teams were struggling to find their offense, but certainly the depth and I think the intensity in which the Alley Cats have played tonight has really made this game probably feel more lopsided than even the score would suggest. I think the Daredevils done a nice job of hanging around. Jensen's had the big second half after, DeGraff and Reed had the big first, but it just feels like it's hard right now for the Daredevils to keep pace.
As Romer knocks down the 3. Romer is as dependable as the polyethylene tables that his dad sells. Oh, lob it up, and Romer finishes it. And those tables are also, all the metal is powder-coated finish. And the corners are rounded for impact and durability.
That's not even a paid sponsorship. That's just sheer knowledge right there.
That's just my past coming out over the air.
Sounds like Dusty finally found the love of a lifetime.
Favorite song right there, that man. 3 from the corner.
How about the bank shot on the dunk, huh?
You got a request and a thank you. Right down here, you can see Dad got a good laugh out of it. I mean, that was the hardest layup I've ever seen made. As Carter sends it out to Sundrup. Oh, Sundrup wants to show his skills.
Nice.
You think that he does that to Coach Snell in their morning workouts?
I'm guessing Coach Snell doesn't block him up like that. I don't know. Maybe he does.
I don't know, Coach Snell, but you should get fouled harder, and I'm going to foul you. Here we go. Let's do this. Carter out running the floor. Oh, DeGraff and Reed. That was clean.
Make it.
And the 3 from LaPrey.
I wanted the block and the assist for Chase. What an
yes.
effort.
That's the stuff that you love to see. That's a clip you send to coaches, especially with the score. It's hey, even in a fall league, we're down. I won't give up anything.
Yep.
Carter knows. Sundrup fouled on the rebound, so loose ball foul.
You know, I don't know if he feels this, but this last week we had a chance to go and talk with Springville football players and talk to a couple of Follettis, and they said, look, when you have this name, right, like you got to live up to something. And DeGraff and Reed,
yep.
That's one of those names as well, especially at Salem Hills, and he lived up to the name there.
Salem Hills and Payson. And a 3 from Sutton, wide to the right. Even got a DeGraff and Reed at Millard.
Yeah.
Luke. So no, that's absolutely true. It's like being a Hanneman or a McChesney.
I was thinking McChesney, yep.
Has felt off a little bit. Not talk about a McChesney on Rewind this year in football is take and make.
It totally threw my Lone Peak coverage off rhythm. I'm not going to lie. Oh, off the glass.
Oh, they're trying to get Carter the dunk. LaPrey couldn't get the 3. Graff and Reed with the board and the stick. Nice to see Jax Allen in that Chase DeVita offense with Wesley and crew, and they also have man, I'm blanking on the name. They got a
freshman, right?
Yeah, man, come back from last year.
The
that was a
freshman
stud.
was Wesley, right?
Yeah, freshman was Wesley, but he had a great tournament last year.
Yeah.
Blanking on the name. As Carter drives and makes it. Anthony Falesi. And Asher Young.
Yep.
Sadly, no Lance Reynolds III.
Yeah.
You can play football the way he's done. You can't necessarily play basketball.
You can't approach a basketball game with the same, I don't want to say limitation, but awareness, right?
Yeah.
Hey, tell you what, go play basketball. Just don't run around.
Yeah. And by the way,
no
defensive
cuts.
slide. Go be a target for everyone to drive at.
Yeah.
Haskell continues his strong second half. Jensen stepped out of bounds. And the three from Haskell, no. And the rebound to Dresden Jensen.
Hard to match up when you don't have a bench. And we talked about that for the Daredevils tonight. Other teams encountered that tonight as well. We had two teams with no bench and a third that only had one. So It's been slim pickings.
And one was a holdover from the first game.
That's right, yeah.
Well, Jackson's just testing out everything tonight.
Sometimes even the best miss.
Yeah. Even Tom Chambers missed the rim a time or two.
I mean, shockingly enough, I've been known to miss the rim.
Really?
I know.
I'm hard off the buckle. Unless it's at the University of Utah and the Skyridge girls basketball teams come in. Then they've seen me airball some shots.
Just so you know, never missed a shot at the Huntsman Center.
Yeah.
One lay-in, I'm good.
Yeah. It was shocking to me that the Marriott Center's depth of perception was much different than the Huntsman Center.
That shocked me.
Yeah. Fall away from Wilson, no, and the rebound to Johnson. Try to feed it ahead, and does. The Sundrup, who lays it, or hammers it home. Final moments on this one. Dane will come up with our top 50 player of the game as Dresden Jensen with the silky step back.
Well, I might go Rufus Sprague style tonight.
Pick and choose?
No, we'll see.
We'll see.
I mean, I think the balance tonight for the Alley Cats has been hard to pick one. If I had to, I could. But I think Chase DeGraffenreid's been the best player tonight. Yeah. And I know it's going to be in a losing effort. That's why I make the reference. But Chase was a beast tonight.
And we'll have an untimed free throw to close out
You ever
tonight.
been in one of these situations?
An untimed free throw?
Yeah.
No.
I have.
Really?
It's weird.
So we're going to go to Graffenreid.
Yes, we are.
Now, final score. The Alley Cats, 79. Get our scoreboard right. 79. And the Daredevils, 60 for Dane Stewart and Phoebe Balfe. I'm Dusty Lister. Thanks for joining us. Congratulations to Graffenreid, Chase DeGraffenreid being our top 50 player of the game. We'll see you Thursday for Girls Top 50 here on KSLSports.com and the Rewind Sports Network.